Welcome to Cat the Minion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day right now. I'm using my music deck that I made for myself. If you want to have one to print out, I can email you the PDF. It's free because the images that I used are bootleg, so except for one. If you want that, you can just email me. My email is going to be down below, and I'll also say it at the end of the video. So I did already clear and shuffle it, and was waiting for a card to pop out here. Oh. I just had 3 of them flip over together, so I guess we're doing all of them. So the King of Cups, I can see clearly now. We have the 8 of Cups, life story. And we have the 2 of Wands, I want you. She's so heavy. I see the 8 and 2 as a completion, because it's 10. I see the King, that's 1 or a 14. So we could have 9 cups in play here. Contentment. But we could also have 3 wands here. Contentment in the future. Ships are about to come in. I just heard that song 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day over and deeper in debt. But the King can be a 1 or a 14, so I definitely see the Tower here, especially since it would be twice this 8 here. So there is that relationship going on. It's this background energy that if you don't walk away from your possibly duplicitous past, the Tower is going to force your hand. Although this is in the upright, so perhaps you're not walking away from it yet, but we'll see. It's like Schrodinger's 8 of Cups. Until something happens, the cups have you're neither walking away from or holding on to the 8 cups. 10. The wheel. I mean, I would suggest that there's going to be movement away from the 8 sour cups because, again, because if it's not by choice, then the Tower is going to force it. Again, I feel like this is a love reading because, even though I heard that song that's related to money, because there's no pentacles here. So we could also be dealing with something that's happening on desire level. And I mean, wands can be like your innermost feelings, your desires, your inspiration. But with 2 cups cards, I mean, it's very clearly desire, and it says, I want you. It's like the only reason this isn't cups is because you're not, someone isn't fully open in their heart chakra. This King of Cups, the masculine energy, he's like seeing the future. He's looking out the window at the coastline. Which, there is a song by a band that's kind of obscure. Let me see if I can find it. There's this band called Ockerville River, and it's probably been a hot minute. 7 years ago, Jesus Christ. Ooh, I don't want to play it. Don't play the... I almost played the video by accident. I don't want to get copyright fucking infringed. Lyrics. Okay. So anyway, there's this song they have called Lost Coastlines. And the video for it is really interesting, and I suggest watching it. It's OKKERVIL, River, Lost Coastlines. So let me get into those lyrics, because I feel like that's important. Oh, I don't want to type it on YouTube. I'm fucking... This is what happens when I don't get any sleep for like 3 days. Okay, alright, here we go. Packed and all eyes turned in, no one to see on the quay. No one waving for me, just the shoreline receding. Ticket in my hand, and thinking wish I didn't hand it in, 'cause who said sailing is fine? Leaving behind all the faces that I might replace if I tried on that long ride, looking deep inside, but I don't want to look so deep inside yet. Okay. Oh, there might not be another star farther on the line, so there's a wish. 9 of Cups is essentially half star. That's like a half wish. 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles for me are half wish cards, because there's no 8.5, so I round up. And the other 2 suits are half nightmare cards, because you kind of like round into the negative. I'm just skimming the lyrics here. I don't think I want any more lyrics from that, but I think that because the way that the king is looking in this picture that I selected, there might be another star that's high and far in some other sky, right? But whatever that wish is, you are unsicked, precious. So, I mean, the essence here is that it's sort of on the precipice of like, I want that person. Like, I see very clearly what I wasn't paying attention to. I want them. I'm making that choice. And the only thing that's really standing in the way, despite the clarity, is to... Oh, look at that. 2, and then the 2 picture that I used here, duality. So the only thing really standing in the way is holding on to pain or I feel like guilt and resentment aren't really the right words. It's like, it's not really like a grudge either. It's like once bitten, twice shy kind of thing. Like, if if someone that you want in a situation that you see clearly from a higher perspective now is still your wish going forward, then you can't take everything that's happened previously into that future with you. You know, it's like you can, oh, I wish I was with them. Well, you can also wish that you weren't holding on to all that bullshit. So let's see what's on the back. The Empress. The March of the Black Queen. I rule with my left hand, I rule with my right. I'm Lord of all darkness, I'm Queen of the night. And that means shadow work. You've got to do the shadow work. Now it's interesting that the Empress is coming up on the bottom because we have a king in his emotions. So essentially we have a matched pair, but the king isn't in the Emperor energy because he still has to break this number 8 in half with this 2. It has to divide himself from this emotional baggage. And I'm not saying that he wants to be in 4 of Cups energy either. Oh, my nose is so itchy. But the king is also a 1 or a 4. We have 10 and that 4 Emperor number that has to be factored out by walking away from those cups. But the king is also 1 and 4, that's 5. That's a pivot. And if we say the 5 and the 10, that's devil energy, but it's not materialism or being chained, it's Capricorn, the taskmaster, and Saturnian energy saying, you do it. You do the thing. So I think that's about, and then, yeah. I want you, 5, that's another pivot. Oh, and then Temperance is underneath. Chemical plant zone. And the moon is underneath that. Queen of the night. And the Chariot. Choo choo, motherfucker. So, I think that pretty much explains this concept. You have to let go of what you're holding so that you can have your hands free to go for what you want. If you want to purchase a reading, I have the list of contact points and payment points, the PDF link for my catalog of made-to-order a la carte pieces of artwork and digital portraits, also my chapbook packs, little bits of art and poetry. They're all randomized. It's like getting a little reading. All of that, all of this listed in the description box of my infomercial video, linked below this one, or you can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. That's all one word, lowercase. If you want to get this deck for yourself, you can print it out. You'll need 10 pages of cardstock. And if you want to donate, that's PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Those are all Cat the Minion. I've got prints, I've got merch, I've got coloring books, I've got other stuff. So all of that is, you can see the links and stuff from the description box of the infomercial video. And again, just email me. And if you want a couple of free JPEGs from my coloring books to help with quarantine, stress, and boredom, that's also just email me and I'll give you one from each of my 2 coloring books, which are available on Amazon and it may not be shipping right now. So that is all there. Check out my playlists because I've got a couple of different things going on. I've got plastic crack, like what's behind me over there, plastic crack, and I've got astrology biweekly. I've got weekend pick-a-piles, and I'm working on redoing my samples of readings that I offer. And once I do that, I'm going to redo my infomercial video too. So whenever I have the energy to do that, I will finish those, and then that will be all set. So we will see you somewhere in all of that. Bye for today. Bye.